good and right. Hold up, shorty, wait a minute, can I tonight?
Hey. Happy Pride Month, y'all. Today kicks off the official Pride Month. So happy Pride to our subscribers because we do care about the LGBTQ, SOV, TLC, and Escape community. Although Q and I are heterosexuals, we still celebrate with the homosexuals and the just people in the community. So we celebrate you today for your day because you're gay and we celebrate you. So happy Pride Month. So again, everybody, welcome to the weekend sessions actually on a weekend.
Hold on.
I don't know nothing about that lifestyle, whatever y'all got going on, because that's not me.
Because that's not us.
We know that's not us, but again, for the community, we want to celebrate the LGBTQ, SWV, TLC, and Escape community, because today kicks off June 1st, Pride Month. So we just want to let you know that we see you in all these colors that'll give me a headache.
Hold on.
So I could care less. Bounce.
Because that's not us.
At all. No. Not at all. Mm-mm. So again, I am your host, Adrienne Ford, along with my lovely co-host and bestie in the whole wide world, Q the Content Guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. If this is your first time, please tell a friend that tells another friend that slept with that one friend that may tell you nothing until you found out today on Pride that they
So Wizard, it was 96 and everybody's going off about that, but that wasn't even during Pride. That was just a random day for him in Raleigh, North Carolina. So
that's all.
That was in Raleigh.
Yeah, so again, us straights wishing you guys happy Pride. We will celebrate you guys throughout the show with fun gay facts. So just we may say, hey guys, we got a fun gay fact, and you just gotta understand you'll learn something new throughout the entire show about fun gay facts.
Hey y'all. We got questions and we need answers. And hopefully we can get those answers today. If not, then it's really no point of us being up here. So
pretty much.
Yeah. Happy Sunday, happy first of the month. It's the first of the month. Wake up. Hope everybody had a great weekend so far. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday so far. Hope the weather's doing good because I know yesterday the weather was a mess in certain places, including where I'm at. And let me tell you something about this lemonade.
Baby.
They filled it up to the top. Do you hear me?
They fill it up.
You gotta open the top like this.
No, they What'd you say? You know black people work at that plant. They fill
you gotta open the top like this.
Because if not, even in the big gallons, they fill it up to the top. And you gotta move over and sip it just like that.
Yeah, like that. Because if not, baby, that lemonade be everywhere.
All over. So shout out to people who work there. You know ain't nothing but black folks.
This is how y'all need to do chips. You need to be able to open the chips up, and as soon as you get that first chip is sitting right there.
But you gotta think about who works at what company. Let me go ahead and look into the chat room. I'm seeing we got Wizard, Lindsay, we miss you. Welcome back. Lindsay is one of our. Lindsay is our day one, so she will always have so much love on this show. Amy J. Blige, I see you. Shelby, I see you. Yes, honey, Amy J. Blige, honey, we see you, girl. Uh, Kingsley's here. Cameron's here.
Cam.
You know Cam?
That's Cam. You gotta call him Cam.
Cam, and Cam. Is that where I came from?
They say Cam. That's what they. I'm not. That's what Cam is one of us. They say he's straight, so he like us.
I bet you Cam. We have Trey Cartier and Sandra Deli 360. Welcome. She said hi, Q.
We got Lex in the chat.
We got Lex in the chat. Ali is in the chat. So again, just a lot of love from us straights to the homosexuals. Again, happy Pride Month. So whatever y'all do, be who you are for your pride. That's all. Well, we got questions today.
We got questions. You know what I want to start off with? I gotta ask Mariah Carey a question.
Don't get me upset.
So the Emancipation of Mimi. Let's do a little history. The Emancipation of Mimi came out in what, 2005, I think. I think it came out. Let me see. I think
that was 2005.
Okay. Yeah, 2005. Everybody counted Mariah out. Well, y'all counted Mariah out. Y'all counted Mariah out. Mariah said, I got something for y'all. It's like that. It really didn't do, like, you know, it's like that did something, but it really didn't do nothing. But Mariah said, oh, y'all, that's how y'all gonna do me? Oh, I got something for y'all for the rest of the damn century.
She really did.
For the rest of the damn century.
She really did.
For the rest of the damn century.
She really did.
I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I held Trey on tight and didn't let him go. So she came out with the Emancipation of Mimi, and it was, in my opinion, and Adriene's opinion.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the only opinions that matter.
It's really the only opinions that matter. It's one of the greatest comeback albums and one of the greatest R&B albums ever to be made.
Yes, agreed.
It's not a skip. Well, I didn't really care for Get Your Number. And To the Floor. No, I didn't care for To the Floor. I didn't care for that song. But outside of that, it's one of the greatest albums ever to be released. So last Friday, it was the 20th anniversary of the album. So I thought, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Mariah decided to release a deluxe version of the album. And I have a couple questions. The first question is: as soon as you start this two off, it's the song called "When I Feel It." Mariah.
Miss Mariah. Mariah, come here. Come close.
I got questions for you.
Come close.
Mariah. Why was that album not on the goddamn CD the first go around? Why? Excuse me, why was that song not on the CD the first go around? Why?
Yeah, that's the biggest, because of what?
Because we know you didn't just record it.
We definitely know you didn't just record that. And listening to that sound, it was the sound then. So we want to know, Mariah, I mean, why? Why did you wait 20 years later? And you kept that a secret. Well, one thing we know, that she knows she good on secrets. But why would you not put that on there? And we knew where it could have blended in too right after. Why
could have came in right between Stay the Night.
Yep.
And let me see. It could be right between like Stay the Night and Say Something.
Yep. So why didn't you not?
Or it could have came after your girl.
Yeah, because you released Say Something. You didn't have to release Say Something. You could have just released that. That could have been.
Say Something was my song, though.
I know, but the other one could have been a drop too.
Hey,
in a cute video. I mean, she ain't doing that, but still.
The other question is, why do you have 15 remixes of We Belong Together and
85 remixes to they said the Targo remix, the Weekend Session remix, Down the Street remix, Extended remix, Morales 1 remix, Morales 2 remix, Jermaine Dupri remix,
Saturday's remix, Sunday's remix, the Lemonade's remix,
Pride Month remix. So what?
Because I got bored remix. Like I don't need to know. Like,
and it's like it sucks because people who got Apple Music, it's like you got to like delete one album to re-add another Mariah because your Mariah be pulling these stunts lately with these anniversary albums. But I'm like, girl, it's just too many remixes for just one new song on there.
oh,
you got one song and 76 remixes.
You caught that one new song on there? You caught that?
Yeah, I caught that.
Oh,
okay. Just
okay.
one. Yeah.
I said, okay. I see what you did. Okay, I see what you did, girl. Just one new song? Okay, girl.
Okay. So you can put all 29,000 of those other remixes on there that we don't want to listen to.
Got it.
Yeah.
On the radio, singing to me. If you think Trey's lonely now, wait a minute, this is today.
Yeah. Be more said the Vogue remix. Yes, honey. Bobby Womack remix. Yes, all that's on there.
I just got questions. In case y'all haven't heard it, it's called When I Feel It. And it baby,
that beat is everything.
And we know she recorded in 2004. We know she recorded.
Definitely know that she recorded that in 2004.
Look, we got to be honest about our favorites and their vocals. We know she recorded that in 2004.
Because the Mariah now, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm like, girl, because she struggled on that live thing she did for. I said, girl, Mariah, I'm sorry, and everybody's like, I mean, everybody was giving her praise. I said, no, she sounded like a mess, and y'all want to sit here and act like that was like good. Mariah it was a mess.
Oh, y'all remember when YouTube did that? When YouTube forced that download on everybody's phone? Everybody who had an iPhone, see, you didn't have an iPhone when this happened. YouTube released the song and they forced it on everybody's goddamn iPhone. And you could not delete it.
Oh, yeah. The YouTube song.
No, this whole album, they had a whole album they forced on everybody. MC is still to go. Yeah, she's still to go. She just can't sing no more.
Yeah, she will always be, but them live performances and the struggles, I'm like, but I know that she allegedly, she says that, she was due for a certain kind of surgery, but she's just never going to do it because it's a 50-50. She may lose her voice forever. I said, well, girl, it's showing. It's progressing, girl. Good girl. Just on these to them lumps, child. Just
also Ticketmaster. Stop playing with my emotions and stop playing with my feelings.
Tell them, kid.
Stop playing my emotions and stop playing my feelings.
Ticketmaster.
I know it's fake, and I'm not about to get my hopes up. But y'all did something I thought was very ignorant. Y'all went up there and put the Boy Is Mine's tour and had actual dates for Brandy and Monica, only to take it down, only to put it back up, only to take it down, only to put it back up, only to take it down. Until I get an official word from Brandy or Monica or both, we know it's fake news. They not going.
Talk about Ticketmasters. Them punks that did something that they can't undo. Took her to trial, even though I blew.
We know that. We know. And first of all, I hope it's not called the Boy Is Mine's tour.
I hope not. I hope they have another name for it. It could just be Brandy and Monica.
Yeah, it could be Brandy and Monica.
We'll definitely take that one. That would be bigger than. Yeah.
It actually been called the Queens of Monica tour, the Queens of R&B tour.
Well, did you say that? Okay, so yesterday, I was sitting with the sitting amongst the Kappas yesterday.
Oh,
And
hold
we
on,
were all,
hold on. What we not get ready to do? Hold on. What we not get ready to do in this chat is disrespect Brandy nor Monica. Nor Monica.
yeah, we're not doing that, Kingsley.
Because where's Ariana Grande's tour?
So anyway, see, that's what happens. You give people pride, they're shot out at the beginning of the show, and then they act funny. That's the problem with y'all. Kingsley, you can just get on this and just leave us alone while we're talking about the show. Okay, now.
Amy, they do get along. The tour, what I'm saying is Ticketmaster, I'm sorry, real quick. Ticketmaster had released something saying they were going on tour together, and then they took it down and put it back up. So what I do think it probably is going to happen, they didn't make an official announcement about it yet. They get along.
Yeah, I think Ticketmaster probably just jumped ahead. And that happens. I think everything probably Ticketmaster put on there was probably truthful, but it just had to pull it down. So we were all having a discussion, and we were talking about Brandy and Monica's first album, and just like everybody, it was so cool because everybody in the room had a split. Like people were like, I was all for Monica's first album. A lot of people was like, I'm all for Brandy's first album. And they asked me, and Q already knows what first album I was all for. Monica. And Q was all for Brandy's first album. I just love Miss Thing from beginning to the end. It's just like she just gave you, like, you would just never imagine that was like a 12-year-old going in singing the way she was doing it. So, but I know that for Brandy, she wanted to be Whitney. So that was a lot of inspiration behind that first album. And I was like, yeah.
Can Brandy and Monica sell out a stadium? Can Beyonce? Because she hasn't sold out a stadium yet either.
All right, we'll move on with that.
Question is, who's going to open it? I think they should do 50-50.
I think they're going to flip-flop.
Yeah, they should do 50-50.
Yeah, flip-flop.
Then they should end the whole each tour with the boys' minds.
Yes.
Maybe Tamar can open for them. Maybe Tamar can wipe the stage off of them.
Maybe.
If Maya, baby, now y'all getting disrespectful now. Maya open.
Now Maya has been doing well on the tour, though. I think who could be good for opening for?
Yeah, Kingsley, it's breaking records, but it's not selling out, baby. Kingsley, I'm not doing this with you today. Kingsley, I'm not doing this with you today. I'm not. Keep that negative at Kingsley. I'm not doing this with you today.
Kingsley, check your notifications while we talk.
Tamar can sing, but
I don't want her on that tour.
Thank you, one tall girl. I appreciate you trying to find something. But yeah, she can clean the floors up. She can wipe the floors up.
She can sell tickets. She can be a concession stand. There's a lot of things to do.
She can put the chairs down
and put them back up.
It's plenty of stuff for her to do.
Open curtains, close curtains. There are things to do, especially sweeping.
Yeah, it's plenty of things.
Dropping stuff on the ground and stuff, picking gum up off the floor. Honey, those bathrooms need new mints and all that new stuff in the bathrooms nowadays because they got nice bathrooms in certain venues.
That's the problem. Y'all always think somebody got to open up. Like, it's plenty of stuff to do.
She can open up a door. Like, there's a lot of things she can open up.
She can open up Brandy's door, and she can open Monica's door. There, she opened it up. There she goes.
And she can open the concession stand so people can get their drinks and stuff. So things need to be open in there that she needs to. Yeah, there's always something that needs to be open.
Always.
Oh, people are so goofy. Like,
yeah, like y'all always think
can't open up nothing. What's wrong?
Y'all don't never expand y'all mind. Like, y'all just think about
so
one
single-minded. Just always about just one thing.
Like, Tamar got a lot of stuff to do on that tour.
Right? She can open the packages out the new mics and give them there's so many things she can do.
But to actually open up?
No.
I'm joking.
Because see, and I love Tamar, but this is what we're not going to keep doing, Tamar. I want you to listen to me, Tamar. You're not going to. I know during a time when you were coming out and you were singing Love and War in the studio, you were probably giving your all at that moment. But as years progress, so did the voice singing that song to keep up with the original thing. So, but right now we can't use My Sister's Passing as your downfall for not singing that song completely. I'm sorry. I'm not going. I'm not. Just let it go. I would just lip sync my life away. So, or just give the mic to the one girl that went on there and whoever she was, she went in. Bring her with you to get to that part. Or get your sister to sing behind you. The one that got her tooth chipped up that one time. Let her sing or do something. You know, she was selling patties, cakes, and pies. She can do that note back there. But Tamar, we're just not going to no longer say, you know, I just can't sing it because no, you can't sing it like you used to. And that's okay. Mariah can't sing certain songs that she used to sing. You know, she even said sometimes it was a curse of singing so high all the time.
But that's Mariah, baby.
But that's Mariah.
Mariah, and it's like Mariah,
yeah, Mahia, way up here. And then Tay down. It's like Tamar, like Keisha Cole's, like right there. Just
speaking of kids, no, right now. Hold up now. Now hold up, bitch. Hold up. Keisha Cole first 2 albums, baby. Tamar ain't fucking with those first 2 albums.
I say the first 3.
Now Keisha Cole, I feel you when you said you because when Love first came out, I couldn't stand that damn. I hated that damn song.
I hated I Changed My Mind when it first came out. I just did not.
But now I love it.
She won me, but she got my attention when Should Have Cheated after that.
The Kanye West song. I changed my mind. What was the Alicia Keys one? What was the Alicia Keys? What was the one Alicia Keys produced? Was it I Just Wanted to Be Over?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
La 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 la. That was okay.
My song was her answer to Jay-Z. Cry, but the female version of Cry. That was my song. Matter of fact, because she got another song. Hold on. You might make this a Keisha Cole day. Hold on.
And I'm saying so, honey. Keisha Cole had some hits, child. We were not. Honey, Keisha Cole had my attention for those first 3 albums. Heavy. I was like, Keisha. Because, baby, that second album, honey. Baby, that third album.
Baby, that second album.
Honey, that second album was nothing to be played with.
Nothing to be played with. You hear me?
I said, my girl was going through it. I was like, and I was here for her.
Love, I Thought You Had My Back was my song. You Changed, that's what it was called. But that's that second album.
Baby, it was nonstop.
I remember Give Me More, Falling Out.
Falling Out, child. Let me tell you something. And I'm mad she didn't release Falling Out because Falling Out was like, it was very cute.
Losing You with her, Anthony Hamilton.
Child.
Give me more. Keisha Cole's second album got me through a bad breakup. Oh,
who was in the bad?
Hey, baby.
Who was in it? Who?
Hey, baby, got through a bad breakup.
Oh, hey, baby, I'm sorry.
Her reality show was good, baby. Her reality show that was reality. Wizard, remember they was fighting over buying salad dressing.
Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
I was going through my little college relationship during that album.
Little college situationship. After college, yes, Trey went away. He didn't finish high school.
Let me say something. I'm not trying to disrespect these YouTubers, but these YouTubers, they young, they don't know no better, and they were listening to. Now, I really do think that when I look at them, I believe that some of their reactions are like genuine reactions because they're so young. I can believe they haven't heard some of those albums, so they were doing Full Moon. And they were annoying the shit out of me because they kept saying, this is so inspired by Aaliyah. This is so inspired by Aaliyah. Full Moon is so inspired by Aaliyah. It was just by Aaliyah. Oh, I can hear Aaliyah in the background. this Aaliyah right there. That's oh yeah, I can see. Yeah.
No, it was not. There was nothing about Aaliyah that was on Full Moon. Full Moon was its own conversation in itself. Aaliyah was not even remotely close to giving what Full Moon delivered. I'm sorry, there was nothing. There's nothing vocally Aaliyah could do to even be a small caption of what Full Moon is. And I get it. Half these little young YouTubers were born in 2020, and they're up there, discussing things. I mean, these babies are only 5 years old if they're talking about, oh, this reminds me. No, baby. My thing is, do your research on Aaliyah first.
Well, that's
Do
what they
that.
had. But that's the thing, though. They had you. That's why I'm like,
You couldn't have. You couldn't have. You could have done your research because you would have realized, like, wow. And then you would listen to Full Moon, and you'd be like, wait, nah.
They had just listened to, I think, I don't know what album, but they had just listened to Aaliyah, and it was and granted, they don't know who the producers and all that stuff was. They was like, oh, this sound like a Timberland beat, blah blah. They didn't know, all that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm not gonna knock them. This is my thing. I'm gonna just leave it alone.
They don't know no better.
They don't know no better because if you thought for a second,
these are all the kids that were born in after 2000. They don't know no better. They don't know no better, child.
Yeah, yeah, I was like, and I forgot what song it was. I think it was one of them damn songs, and they was like, oh, this is Aaliyah. It's so futuristic. I was like, when they were doing that, I was just sitting there. I was just like,
Y'all make me question who their parents were. Because my children, they know about these albums. They'll tell you about that. My child will come to you and say, what? No, absolutely not. Because in this household, Full Moon, we knew what Full Moon was. I was conceived of Full Moon. I'm like, it's too much now. Don't tell them too much. So, honey, because my youngest is called When You Touch Me. That was just when you touch me forward. I said, listen, we know, but not, and that's not to tear Leah down, but they just all had different sounds, and none of them was complimenting the other one. It was just their own sound.
The Leah one,
but
we're just gonna move on, child. Let me put this up here. Let me upload it. Why these things not uploading? Let's get into the news, y'all. I know nothing about this story, so I'm gonna let Adrienne speak on this. Oh, it's not letting me pop up. Okay. Well, it's not me put the picture up, but the Brian McKnight situation, him and his son, it's not letting me pop it up. Let me fix some stuff while you talk about it.
Okay, so as we all know, and it's definitely sad, sad news that happened. Brian McKnight's son was battling with cancer. I think this past week he recently passed away from his battle with cancer. Let me see if I can pull this up too.
Let me try it one more time.
But as a result, there was a comment out there from the neighborhood kind of talked about it. He said it's sad news that Brian McKnight's brother Claude delivered some heartbreaking news on TikTok saying his nephew Nico had passed away after putting up a strong fight against his cancer diagnosis. The passing is even sadder as we know that his relationship with his father hadn't landed in a great place. Brian's relationship with his children has been in conversation in recent years, with him calling them a product of sin. At one point, things seemed to be looking up in the middle of 2024 when Brian took it to Instagram and said that he stepped in to get Nico the proper help with his health, along with his wife, Leonity, whatever her name is, saying that everyone through this nonsense has been going on for years, and we jumped into action. Brian says he made arrangements for Nico, gave his medical records to the best doctors and more, but somehow allegedly stopped by his ex-wife Julie McKnight. He claims she gave him a very hostile call and told him Nico didn't need his help, so he stepped back. I can only imagine that if that help came from me, that would go against be the strong narrative that's being pushed out there about me, Brian said. In tweets from last year, Nico said he really wanted to mend things with his father due to his health, and didn't get a good response. He said, I just wanted to bury the hatchet and hear him say he loves me. He told me he couldn't, arbitrarily tell me that he loves me, still cuts me deep, said Nico on his Twitter account. So again, the uncle's putting it out there. If this is true that the wife blocked Brian from, attempting to, help his child who's battling with cancer, shame on you, Julie. Shame on you, Julie. But also as a father, why would you that's your child. Wouldn't you want to step up to do something for your child who's battling with cancer? Or are you just going to just let it go? Julie say, oh, he don't need your help. Or what narrative did you put in Julie's head to make her say that? So it's just a whole bunch of things we don't know really behind the scenes. But if this is all the case, shame on Brian and shame on Julie. My heart condolences still go out to the McKnight family, the other ones surviving of Nico, his mother, his other brothers and sisters, who are dealing with the passing of their brother. But also, it seems like Nico wanted to try to mend a thing with his father. But again, Brian couldn't even tell the child, I love you. So, Brian, you've already digged a deeper hole. And I tell people it is so important. Life is so short. And there's there's so many people who have passed away that other people haven't even said their final goodbyes or I loved you or anything and live with that regret for the rest of their life. And this might be your situation if you have a heart. Because it seems like, I don't know, right now it's not looking good for you. And it's just making it worse. You are just making your name just what it is. It's disgusting if this is allegedly true. That you
Now, Shells, why Brian block you? What you do to him? You one of his children?
it's gonna bite him in the ass. And if I was the people, I'd be like, don't show up. Don't I don't want him, no services, no nothing. I don't want to see you. The family, you should be ashamed of yourself. I get it, Brian. You want your little snow bunny to make you all happy and change life, but therefore you forget about your kids. Like you're pathetic.
I have no thoughts because I don't know the story. I just seen it strolling online. I don't really pay Brian McKnight no mind. So
She said, Brian ain't worth a damn McKnight. Yes.
Brian ain't worth a damn McKnight. Speaking of not worth a damn, Offset wants Cardi to give him spousal support. Wonder how that works.
Well, his team said he's only doing that because she's not being fair of the split assets that he wants. So that was the only way that he can get allegedly something from her. But Cardi went on live saying, if you want your stuff, come get your stuff, but give me back my stuff too. But that's what happens when you don't sign a prenup.
Well, the thing is, Cardi is more successful than Offset.
But Offset has bad spending habits too.
And I can see why he asked for the money. I'm not mad at it, but the thing is, Offset, you did her wrong, and you embarrassed her multiple times. Cardi allowed some of it. I think Cardi was down for him. They said snow bunny, you mean egg roll. His wife is an egg roll. She's not a snow bunny.
Okay, egg roll, General Tso's, chicken,
my comment likes about him being ashamed of himself. Oh, he blocked you. What was I saying? Oh, you did her wrong. It's just a mess, and it played out on social media, and now he wants spousal support or whatever. I feel like this is how I feel sometimes, and y'all may disagree, y'all may not agree. Sometimes to get a motherfucker out your life, just give them what they want.
You said cut one big check and just leave me
Yeah,
alone.
sometimes to get a motherfucker out your life, just give them what they want so they can go on about their business.
Because what he's gonna do is he's gonna blow that money anyway.
Yeah, like
everybody who knows, they said Offset is very terrible with money. He's gonna blow it and be probably begging for more. So let him. He's never gonna have a career. I mean, there's no comeback of anything he's done. He's kind of washed himself up. So
I wouldn't care what he did with the money, just to leave me alone.
Yeah.
Here.
And we'll have an arrangement as far as co-parenting.
Yeah, yeah. Like, bye. Like, get out my life and get out my face. Get out my life and get out my face.
That's all.
That's it.
And keep it pushing the whole day, and take your whole damn family with you. I don't want nobody talking.
we knew Offset before Cardi, but she's the international superstar, and he's the holder of the real coin. Unfortunately, he's vindictive, and he will continue to antagonize her. Takeoff was the star in Amigos. Nobody was interested in Offset as a solo artist. Takeoff is gone, Amigos are done, and so is he.
Right.
Yes. Why we did know Offset before then, it happens all the time, right? We knew give me somebody. We knew Jay before we knew Beyonce, because Beyonce was in a group. Hear me out, Kingsley. Beyonce was in a group. She wasn't a solo artist. However, she's the bigger star. So yeah, we may know somebody, this and that, but it's always that person who's the bigger star. And Cardi was the biggest star as soon as she stepped, baby. As soon as you heard Bodak Yellow.
Yeah. Just like we knew Diddy, but Cassie was the bigger star.
Bye. I'm leaving. See y'all. See y'all later. Bye. See y'all.
Dilly. So, yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say. But I feel like at the end of the day, like, to get the nigga out your life,
sometimes you gotta write that check and pay all his bills. That's all.
Yeah, like sometimes you just get just to get him out your life. That's all. Just to get him out your life.
Listen.
Talk for a second. I'm trying to fix this video.
So listen, I tell people, like, when me and Trey Carter, we always have, like, meetings about the straights. So we talk about these things, and sometimes we talk about getting people out of our life. And this is inspired by Q's new book called Out of My Life. So, which will come out sometime in September. Out of My Life is just kind of giving you tools and steps how to get people out of your life. And sometimes the check may be it to get them out of your life. If everything else fails, just write a check and get them out of your life. And just stay focused, keeping them out of your life. That's all. All right, I gotta go. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I'm hungry. That's all. I'm done. Offset, I'm done. I didn't say a lot about you.
Well, speaking of Diddy and Cassie, since we're there,
Bill
Moore, Moore, I think that's how you say his name, said, it's kind of controversial, sparks backlash over Cassie and Diddy comments as trial continues. He says that, where is it? I just had it up. Diddy is a bad dude, really bad. And we should lock him up and throw away the baby oil. He continues with his signature style, whatever. He then says, he gets into the Me Too of it all. And he says, things have changed. things have changed enough so that moving forward, the rule should be if you're being abused, you got to leave right away. He says, now I completely understand why the past women often did not do that. I understand as a counterintuitive as it seems why why an abused woman would send complimentary texts or emails to her abuser after the abuse. And then afterwards, women feel for a good reason that um people like, for example, Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein would never be held accountable. Why not at least get something out of it? He says, he continued noting that all alleged, what did he say? Why is it cut off? Why can't I see the rest of the comments? Hold on, y'all. Let me go to another website. Because apparently the Independent don't want me to read this article to y'all. He says it's not victim shaming to expect women to have the agents to leave a toxic relationship, and that by extension not to expect it to be rewarding. He says if Diddy walks free, it will be because his lawyers can point to an endless stream of text messages from Cassie expressing what's often called consent to their sex life. If you're Me Too in someone, it's not helpful to your case if you text him Me Too. He suggests that Cassie should have spoken up sooner and was in a better position to do so than when other women who had recounted sexual abuse at the hands of Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein decades later. We take allegations very seriously, but don't tell me about it don't tell me any more about your account that happened 10 years ago. Tell the police right away. Don't wait a decade. Don't journal about it. Don't turn it into a one-woman show. And most importantly, don't keep fucking him. He added, if you're going to have an honest conversation about abuse, we have to have an honest conversation about what people are willing to do for stardom.
Well, say that again. Say that.
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
He said, tell the police right away. Don't wait a decade. Don't journal about it. Don't turn it into a one-woman show. And most importantly, don't keep fucking him. If we're going to have an honest conversation about abuse, we also have to have an honest conversation about what people are willing to do for stardom.
So,
I know that's right. I know that's right, bitch.
So what you saying?
Hold on.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
So what you saying is people need to start being in relationships with accountability. You said Cassie wanted to be held. Cassie wanted to be held, but not held accountable. Oh. They said sometimes you gotta use what you got to get what you want. Ooh, that was deep. Bitch, I'll just go to bed after that. I'm like, bitch, you can talk to me like that.
So some of y'all agree. That's why I like these conversations. Some of y'all agree and some of y'all don't. Y'all saying she already got the 20 million. The website says you pay now. Bill needs to go sit down. I agree with him. Wow. Preacher says the guy who was with Superhead. Bill is full of shit. He's also a sexual deviant whose only real relationships have been with prostitutes.
Hot in here.
You said You said I was abused for 15 years by my mother's husband, who happened to be an NYPD police officer. He threatened to kill me every day. It's not as easy to speak up as people think. No, I agree with that. I do agree that it's not. I do agree that it's not like, oh, hey, this is happening. You know, it's not easy. As far as Cassie is concerned, though, right? Because we see it played out. What happened to you, Dimples? I hate that happened to you, and I'm hoping that you were able to heal and stuff like that during that time. And Dimples, don't think because you give me this story right now, and I'm feeling bad for you. You thought I forgot about what you're supposed to be doing this weekend. Hopefully that put a smile on your face. Cassie situation.
Okay, so I'm gonna play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna go with Dimples on this one. Dimples stated in the comments that the person was NYPD police officer, a person who has some kind of power and authority. Denny was somebody who had some power and authority in some kind of realm, but his realm sometimes can have people disappear. So do you think that the same fear that somebody has with people with power still goes the same way with Cassie as well? Because again, these are two people that have some kind of power, law enforcement, and he has the power of like control of companies, money, as well as some law enforcement as well. So
Cassie was a damn hoe.
okay.
My only thing with Cassie where I do not like is the way that he was. I don't agree. I don't give a fuck what Cassie was doing, what she wasn't doing. I don't care about none of that. You should not have been. He should not have been putting his hands on her like that at all. Not even to unless you hugging her. He should not have put his hands on Cassie.
No.
If Cassie wasn't down there punching him in his face, he should not have been putting his hands on Cassie at all.
Agreed.
You said Puff has grown men. Puff has grown men afraid of him, but Cassie has been brave enough to leave. Those bodyguards didn't help her because they were afraid that they would lose their livelihood and never get work. I agree with that. I agree with that. Listen, everybody's entitled to have their own opinion about Cassie. I'm not disagreeing with y'all. I'm stating how I feel. That's it. Cassie was a hoe. Cassie was also a willing participant. For me, this is me, and I've been like this since it has happened, and y'all know this, and I'm not getting ready to fight y'all about it. I have stated my opinion about Cassie since the day we found out about it, and my opinion has not changed. Again, it was me, it was Kylie, and it was Gabor over on other people's channels, and y'all was jumping us, but y'all didn't get us on the ground because this ain't KJ. Y'all didn't get us on the ground because this ain't KJ.
KJ.
Oh, KJ.
Poor KJ.
For y'all who know the KJ story, go watch my last video. But she was a willing participant. Here's the thing. They both played a role in what was going on. She wanted it just as much as he wanted it. As far as abuse is concerned, and as far as physically being abused, Diddy is 1,100% billion% in the wrong.
Absolutely.
In the wrong. Simple as that. In the wrong. And that I'm not fighting with y'all about it.
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Just
a little scared.
I also believe that Cassie wanted to be a superstar, but Mama didn't have the talent. Let's be real. Mama didn't have the talent.
Child, remember that performance of 106 Apart? When her mic was actually on and you heard what she sounded like. And then she lip synced.
Cassie wasn't a step higher than Hillary Duff. Yeah, let's be real.
Now we'll give Hillary a little bit more credit. I'm sorry. You will give Hillary.
Like Cassie and Farrah. Cassie, like, let's be real.
No, we are not going to give Hillary Duff that low standard. Don't. We're not going to do that.
Cassie
Don't
and Diddy was drug buddies together, and she left when she started to, when he. Yeah, thank you, Amy J. Thank you. Sometimes not even a pretty face can say,
Right? Yeah. I'm with you. I'm like, don't disrespect Hillary. Don't add Hillary to this.
Being a hoe doesn't give Diddy the right to stump her out. As soon as she said no, it's a rap. He could have said, I agree.
Well, Diddy was a hoe too.
I'm agreeing with that. He should not have been beating on her. I don't give a fuck if we in the midst of it. If I tell you no and stop, that means you need to stop, and that means no, it's over with.
Listen, you said Cassie wanted Jay-Z, but Jay-Z said Jay-Z, but she said Jay-Z's taken. Listen, Jay-Z busy pimping Beyonce out, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
He ain't pimping that girl out. But that's the thing. I think that people are like, y'all, and again, y'all are entitled to your own opinions. But Cassie play a part just like Diddy play a part. Like, I'm not getting ready to sit here and put this all on him. Sorry, I ain't doing that.
No, I mean the evidence shown that she orchestrated some of those, and she one of those. I'm tired of getting banged out nonstop.
Just like that last girl that was on stand last week, she was a damn liar, and the evidence proved that she was a liar.
She was scared.
Who lied?
She was scared. She was scared. She was scared for her life. She was scared.
And she's the wife now.
With no walls.
But that's what Bill Moore said. I do think that people now I do think that people will do anything to become a star, though. Especially the ones who don't have talent.
Well, clearly she had no talent. I said
they
knew that. I mean, you think about it, like, she couldn't dance really. She could have just been a short girl doing modeling and called it a day.
Mia was a hot ass mess. Yeah, she was. She was on the stand line last week, baby. And Diddy lawyers ate her up. That's why the feds promised not to press charges against her for the crime she committed if she testified against Diddy. Diddy is an abusive psychopath, but Cassie was also compliant to a lot. Yeah, she. People will and continue to do anything to be a star. It's like been like that since the inception of Hollywood. Tina Turner left with 36 cents in her. Yes, she did. Yes, she did, baby Tina. I never forget, baby Tina called me.
I remember.
Listen, this what happened, y'all. Because y'all don't know what really happened.
They don't really know what happened.
Adrienne said, girl, don't get on that plane. She said, I gotta go. She said, I gotta go do the show. So she was in that limo. I'll never forget, she had called me. She's in the store. I said, girl, you need to whoop his ass in that limo. I said, take your shoe off and beat him when he hits you.
I remember that.
And I didn't tell her to run across the street now.
No, but I told her don't go. But Q said it. Well, if you're gonna get that, you're gonna chase that coin, girl. He keep putting a hand on you, bitch. You better take that motherfucker. And you remember you said, bitch. Matter of fact, hold on. I never forget. You said, matter of fact, hold on, girl. You got up. You said, see, bitch, just the letter right here. This is mine, bitch. I want it back. But if he hit you, bitch, honey, see this point? Because I got this made, custom made. Hit him just like this, right to the forehead. Boom. And just keep wailing on him and then get out. And she's like, you think that's going to work? And we both say, yeah, bitch. And shit popped off. You know, I smoked a little bit of that tree, getting a little stupid, talking that yap, 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 wop, 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 wop. And got to a point, one thing led to another. She took off that shoe. And it all came to her. She heard Key's voice. Hit that motherfucker in the forehead. And she said, boom, 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 boom. And he was just done. And she got out and she ran. Now, running across the street wasn't safe. You're supposed to look both ways. But you ran. And child, that's when Gary, he was working at the hotel because he called. He said, bitch, she in town. I said, Gary, what's wrong? Child, she said she only had 36 cents, 5 or 30 something to her name. I let her stay.
6 cents, honey, 36 cents.
36 cents. I let her stay. I said, oh, okay.
She said, look, I'm Tina Turner. And I promise you. So you saying, so Beamer, what you saying is Tyra would have opened up the envelope. And she would have said, Cassie, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, you'll be sent home tonight.
Why? What did I do? What did I do? I can sing.
Dimples ain't seen it. Wait, Dimples, did you see what's love got to do with it? Y'all know Dimples be pissing me off when she'll be watching these movies. You said, do you think Ike was packing?
Ew. I just threw up.
Oh, is that what she said? You're not the top model? Is that what Tyra used to say? I forgot what she used to say. You said, how many years did it take Tina to leave, though? It wasn't the first. You right. You right. You right. Tina had babies with him and everything. We were rooting for you with your freak. We were rooting for your freaky self.
We were rooting for your freaky.
Speaking of, okay, I want to make sure I do this right. I want to be ignorant. I'm gonna let y'all do what y'all want with this picture. Now, this is your opinion. This, don't blame us. This is your opinion. This is your opinion. Don't blame us. This is your opinion. Don't put them thoughts on us.
I'm gonna just go backstage. Can I talk to you backstage?
I ain't got nothing to say. Leave me out of it. I ain't got nothing to say.
Okay, bitch, we backstage, bitch. They can hear us, bitch.
No, I ain't got nothing to say. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't want no drugs. Get away from me.
Cause it's giving me you just got out of Sarah's sobriety house.
Leave me alone.
Child,
It's definitely giving this.
Then I have.
Because child, I would have never. Child, I mean, she definitely looked like how she looked in Precious. Definitely giving me you think you better to be bitch. That's not a good look.
I don't have nothing to say. This one, y'all, I ain't got nothing to say. This one, y'all, she reunited with her son. That's she just. Let me see what y'all saying in this chat. Meth, snow, crack, fentanyl, you pick. Oh, wow.
Oh.
10 minutes sober. Is this the graduation picture? Oh my God. Crack is whack. I'm logging off. I see crack. Oh my gosh. It's giving Eddie Kane when he was on stuff in the parking lot. Oh my God. Wow. Wow.
Not White Rocks.
Wow. When I saw this picture, baby, I just said,
What is going on? What is going on?
oh, I work at a detox clinics. I know the look. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh. Oh. Where is my chamomile tea?
I need some more lemonade because this lemonade is like crack. I mean, this lemonade is really, really good.
Child, honey, that tea, honey, it can be real addictive. I mean, yeah.
Cassie had a song called "Addictive."
She sure did. And Jodeci had a song called "Fiendin'," and that was nothing wrong.
Who else had a song?
Oh, you remember that one song, honey? 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be?
Outside.
You better get yourself together.
Oh, remember the song? Yeah, that's why your mama on crack on.
Yeah, she said, not my mama. She said, my mama just got out of rehab.
Let's give they both on drugs.
She can't blame that on Ozempic this time.
Let's give they both drugs.
Honey, like they both completed the first 30 days.
Wow. Your mama on crack rock.
Child, let's get honey, and I know that white beater stink.
Look at that side tooth.
Child, you see that side tooth, child? Because you know all them hard drugs, honey, had that tooth fall out.
Mama, can I get $40? Oh my God, $40.
He said, Nana, I need some more money, Nana. She said, baby, I ain't got no more money. She said, where's the TV? He said, man, I smoked the TV. I'm just saying, it's just China White.
I got 5 on it. My God. Wow.
Because nowadays, honey, everything's laced and mixed, child. Ain't nothing natural and normal, child. Just gotta have a little bit of this in it, a little bit of that in it. It could be because I'm Crystal.
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Congratulations to Monique and her son. They reunited. She got to see her grandbaby. She put a bunch of pictures online and she just said, I love us for real. Oh, it's giving mama, I dropped the kids off with you. I'll be back soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
They said 2 years later.
But Monique is reunited with her son. The son that got online and put all them damn essays out about what was going on, and she just put grateful, and she said, I love us for real, and she just posted a whole bunch of pictures of them. And
like, you didn't think to go through them first before you?
No, she went through them. Oh my God, I don't want to do this to the kids. She got one. Oh my God, Monique, girl.
You don't say, child. Let me look, let me Photoshop. Let me edit this before I put it out there. Let me just, give me my phone. Now, how do you put the editing? How do you lighten that up? Because I need you to be a little bit lighter on this one. How do I edit the teeth? How do I add another tooth over the check? Put a shirt on. Put the shirt on. You smell like outside.
Hold on. I don't want. Let me just. I don't want. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monique. Hold on. Let me remove this picture. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monique. Oh, Monique. Oh my God. Sydney, the only one that's clean.
Of course she is.
Look at the son. Look at his feet hanging out. Look at his feet hanging over the shoe. Oh.
Child.
Look at his feet. Look at his feet hanging over the shoe. Look at his feet hanging over the shoe.
Child, ain't missing no meal.
Look at his feet hanging over the shoe. Monique go from looking like this before and after. Oh, Monique. Oh my gosh. Did Daddy approve the reunion? Oh my gosh. Did Sydney authorize the meeting? Oh, now I need to go backstage. This is too much. Where are the shoes? That's a little too loose for me with those sandals. Oh my gosh. So Monique is reunited with her son, and
they're back together, child.
They're back together, and
in perfect harmony.
Perfect harmony. Fiending for each other.
Fiending. Addicted to love.
Addicted to love.
And cleaning up all the cracks and crevices of their strained relationship. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a really good one. Amber Rose says she supports Ray J as he continues with Suge Knight's sexual assault allegations and gets emotional talk about Kim K tape. I was used, concerned, and I'm tired of being blamed. Girl, child, I'm sick of Ray J. As much as I love Brandy, I can't stand Ray J.
Child, let me say something.
I'm sick of Ray J.
I'm surprised. I wouldn't be shocked if they said he was on yeah.
As we shared early Saturday, Ray J said he lost all respect for his friend Suge Knight. After the incarcerated entertainment mogul alleged that the One Wish singer and Sean Puffy were lovers, Ray J denied the claims and flipped the script, alleged Suge was a taker of men and women's manhood and women's hood. Ray J followed up with the conversation on Saturday night as his bestie Amber Rose sat beside him, supporting him. Ray J got vulnerable and continued to speak on his ruined friendship with Suge. He also got upset talking about his intimate tape with ex-girlfriend Kim Kardashian. He claimed he made in 2000. He claims he made in September 2022, stating that he was not the mastermind behind the tape, but rather Kim Kardashian, her mother, whatever. Ray J continued to get emotional. Amber consoled him and promised to always support him and tell him the truth, in which he claims he was conversed and used and is tired of lying and being blamed over the infamous moment. Do you care? I don't care. I don't care.
Because I'm Ray J is like that annoying cousin, the one you be like, he is so perked out. Remember that word, child? He's so perked
Oh yeah,
out.
perked out.
Oh, bitch, he is perked out, child. He just he do too fucking much. I hate when he come over. That's Ray J.
Always trying to get you to hang out with him.
Yeah, but he's so perked out. He do extra. As soon as he come over, my mom brought me new shoes. Y'all look at this and this and that. He's just so perked out. He's just getting goddamn nerves. It's just nonstop. And you don't want to play with him because he be snitching on people, but then he's be so perked out and be so extra. And it's just like, no.
You mother be on the phone talking about, yeah, Adrienne to hang out with him. Adrienne hang out with him this weekend. Yeah, bring him on over. They hang out this weekend. Adrienne.
Child, you do something to get your mother pissed off. So he can't come. I just whoop Adrienne's ass. He can't come over this weekend, y'all.
Adrienne, come here. Why?
Fuck you, Mom.
What? Oh, hold on. Teresa, he can't come over this weekend. Adrienne lost his goddamn mind. Yes.
Fuck you, Mom.
You hear him in the background? Yes.
Child, how do you take that ass whooping just so you can't see Ray J that weekend? Bitch. Child, he will take that ass whooping just so you cannot see him.
Child.
That's how much he is.
Ray J get on. I couldn't imagine being my brother.
But she makes me sick.
That's why she don't hang out with him.
No.
His father definitely wasted that water to baptize him. He definitely wasted that faucet water on Ray J. And
that's why Brandy gets annoyed by him, because of his foolishness.
I'd be like, well, can y'all stop saying that's my brother, please?
Yeah, I'm like, please, because this is just not it.
Well, I thought I had my mind made up, but I have now changed it. It says pick a singing battle, pick a duo it says singing battle. Pick a sibling duo that you will be on.
All right, y'all. So again, it's a singing battle. Pick a sibling duo that you would battle on. Who would you battle on? Well, I'm definitely not betting on Brandy and Ray J. I'm telling you that.
Can we be honest about the left side of this photo real quick? Can we be honest about this left side of this? It's two very weak vocalists on this left side of this photo right now.
Yeah, that's just wrong. So y'all, child, because y'all, right, and they're right above it. Yeah, you got Janet and Ray J.
Hold on, y'all. Y'all saying Janet and MJ. The question is the singing
Remember, it's a singing battle, and you
Singing,
have to
like,
pick a sibling duo that you will bet on. This is a singing battle.
singing. So that
Both of
means
them siblings are getting up there and they're battling.
battle. They belting for burgers. They not dancing. They not doing court. They are. You literally give them a microphone, and you already know
And
what's getting ready.
they're going to belt.
And both siblings, not one sibling,
both are going
siblings.
to belt. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna go with Solange and Beyonce with this one.
I'm gonna go with Tony and Tamar.
Okay, I'm going with Solange and Beyonce. That's it. I just I can't. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, you said only one person can sing out of all 8 of them. Who's that one person?
Who?
And I love Janet Down.
Janet sounds like, child, her nose is permanently, like, I have congestion right now, but she's saying her nose is permanently closed. I don't think you can hear me. Because you'll know what she's saying. Five, four, three, two, one, you're on me. Because y'all know, I'm telling you something. None of y'all motherfuckers know the words to If. Don't act like y'all do. Y'all don't know the words. All you know is wanna touch my body and just don't act like y'all motherfuckers know, because y'all don't.
Because Janet got the Mariah Carey habit where we don't know what they're talking about.
Don't. And Tony got that same thing.
Tony now has the same thing, because back in the day, you could understand Tony back in the day. It was around that third album. Like, what she just, wait a minute, hold on, y'all be quiet. What she, stop breathing. What she, stop blowing your nose. Hold the sneeze. Hold your breath. What she say?
What she say? Huh? What? No, she didn't. So give me the album. Let me read. Is the words in there? Sometimes you gotta look at the word. Is the words in the album?
So y'all saying Tony can't hit the high notes? Not no more. She can't. You said, oh, you still going with Michael and Janet? Okay, hey, that's your opinion.
I'm not going for that battle. I'm going to stick with Solange and Beyonce on this one.
Janet High swear she a vocal beast. I know them all. If I was your girl, all the things I could. No, we ain't talking about the chorus. We all know the chorus.
We know the chorus. You don't know but the thing is, you say you know the chorus, but you don't know the verse. So let's not.
If we talking about singing only, Tamar, Tony, Janet had all the hits, way more than Beyonce could ever.
We're not this is y'all don't. This is what y'all not getting. Y'all are missing the point. We're saying if this is a singing battle right now, these siblings have to get on stage and they're battle against the other siblings. We're not saying how many albums they sold and who knows. We don't care about their accolades and what they've done. We're talking about vocals right now. Let's get back into a class and let's regroup, because right now we're off that. We're talking about who's singing.
She's singing Morse code.
Huh?
JW said Janet singing Morse code.
Follow the path on the street, you will get there. The enemy strikes when you. Child, she could have been not even.
She could have all our secrets away, child.
She could have been helping with the Gulf War, child, with her lyrics, bitch. You just never know, child. She could have got those troops out of there, bitch, because she was giving them codes, child. Follow the left together, Sam, then you'll go to Iraq. Be careful when you go around the thing. She could have been. I mean.
You said I just need to learn a dance with the chorus on it and then find the guy who was in the video, if that's okay. I don't know all the lyrics.
Are y'all talking about Omar? Omar was something to look at, child. Honey, Omar was fine, child. Remember Omar was in TLC's Creep video too? Omar was fine. The thing is, Omar still looks the same.
Let me tell y'all something. It's a couple. There's a couple of videos out there that if I was to give myself away, when it's time for me to give myself away,
I give myself away, so trade can use me. Honda baby, I shot out. Yes, Honda baby, I shot.
there was a remember Sweetheart video. Mariah Carey was on the back of that motorcycle.
Say, bitch.
Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch.
During that time, I'd have been in Janet's video again, bitch, eating a piece of fruit.
That nigga that was in that nigga that was in the
Honey, anytime, any place, bitch, I did the same thing. Honey, the one was in Fantasia Truth Is video, bitch.
Bitch, the other one that was in the Bittersweet video, bitch.
Bitch, you turning my show late, bitch. I was like, I'm here.
But don't nobody, I don't give a fuck who it is. Don't nobody fuck with that Soldier video. But that's your child.
Child, I did one orgy session, child. I'm gonna tell you something, honey. The one was in LaToya Luckett's Back to Life video, that series. Yeah.
Honey. What you say, bitch? That motherfucking Soldier video called you Cassie Jr.
Bitch, child, with baby oil all over that set, bitch. Slide into one to. I mean, just.
Don't forget Sean Chessman. Who was Sean Chessman? Let's see what he looked like. Canadian dancer. What was he? Girl, what you doing with him? Now Corey. Now Corey, hold on. Now Corey, girl. Now Corey. Unless he. Now Corey. Hold on. I ain't got to remove the video to know this ain't it. Hold on. Now which one is it? Is it this one? Because there's so many. Is it this show? Girl, not even. Not even.
Is this what it comes down to?
I don't know who this is, but you imagine talking to you in the club. Hi.
Oh, hold on, people close up.
Hi.
I'm
Sean Chessman. I think you're really, really good looking. Do you think you want to dance or something?
I was thinking like maybe you and I can go need a cup of coffee, and I want a cup of coffee. Sometimes the McCafe has great coffee too.
Just got my haircut also. I just got the new style.
Yeah, I gotta. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, honey. The one who was dancing with Beyonce and Get Me Body.
Oh, you said that's not him? Okay. Because girl, I was about to say now Corey, girl.
Because the one was dancing next to Beyonce and Get Me Body. Now that one, yeah, we would have been, yeah.
Okay, so y'all got Jan and Michael. Y'all got okay. I mean, hey, I noticed ain't nobody pick Brandy and Ray J.
Bitch, because you're gonna lose.
Brandy girls only, but so much you can do vocally, girl. Because your brother gonna have you losing, child. Your brother gonna have you losing,
child. He gonna drown you out with his foolishness. And Tony, honey, she trying to catch her breath through the whole show, child. It's just too much going on, child. So I'm just gonna stick with Solange and Beyonce because I know together they'll probably give me something that I need.
Oh, really quickly, when we can't figure out a song, this is what we do real quick before we move on to our last part of the show. Verse 1: sitting here staring in your face with lust in your eye and my eyes, sure don't give a damn, and yeah, don't know that I've been dreaming of you in my fantasy, never once. What song is this? This If? This ain't no If. Oh, this is If. Wow.
Read it again.
Okay, verse 1. It says, sitting over here staring in your face with lust in my eyes, sure don't give a damn, and yeah, don't know that I've been dreaming of you in my fantasy. Never once you looked at me, didn't realize that I'm wanting you to fulfill my needs, that what you want, let your mind run free to a place no one dares to. Chorus: how many nights I laid in bed excited over you. I closed my eyes and I thought of us hundreds of different ways. I've gotten through there's so many times I wonder how about you day and night, day and night. All I gotta say is if I was your girl, oh, the things I do to you, I'll make. Janet says
No,
all that
no.
in her first verse.
Now pause. None of y'all motherfuckers right now can tell me that y'all knew the fuck she said. It's 2025, and I just realized the fuck she said when Q was reading that shit. So I know y'all motherfuckers didn't know what else she was saying, and all y'all was sitting there talking Morse code, and y'all knew this shit. Y'all didn't know she said that shit. Read it again, Q, from the beginning.
Sitting and let me matter of fact, let me share my screen because I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. Let me share the screen.
Yes, please.
Share the screen. Y'all see the lyrics. Sitting over here, staring in your face with lust in my eyes, sure don't give a damn. And you don't know that I've been dreaming of you in my fantasies. Never once you looked at me. Didn't realize that I'm wanting you to fulfill my needs. Think what you want, let your mind free, run free to a place no one dares of. How many nights I've laid in bed excited over you. I've closed my eyes and thought of us 100 different ways. I've gotten there so many times. I wonder how about you? Day and night, night and day. All I gotta say is
So
that's the only part I knew is day and night, night and day. All I gotta say is.
So now I'm gonna try to go back. I'm gonna try to read it how she
Okay.
said it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to sing it how she said it. Now reading it how she so I can have a better understanding. Scroll up to the top. Here we go. Sitting over here staring in your face with a lust in my eyes, say I don't give a damn, but you have that I thought I dreamt See, hold on. Sitting over here staring in your face with a lust in my eyes, sure I don't give a damn, but you don't know that I've been dreaming in a way of my fantasy. Never once you done looked at me, don't even realize I'm a one. That's a lot of words, child. Janet. Oh, oh, Janet.
Janet girl.
Janet girl, I give you kudos. Bitch. Bitch, she was real like Bone Thugs and Harmony Shaka. These words, child. Oh gosh, so they think you the original Twister, original Busta Rhymes. I said, "Cause child, it's
Because I thought she was just on the microphone saying dun 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 dun
that's what I thought." Child, she said, "Sitting over here wearing your face with a lust in my eyes, shall I don't give a damn, and you don't know how I've been dreaming of you and my fantasy. Never once you looked at, honey, never once you looked at me, don't you realize I'm staring with your, bitch, I can't say that. I'm like, Jimmy, I can't do this. Jimmy, I don't think they can hear me. I can't do that. So you know how many takes she had doing that motherfucking song? I know they was. I'm so fucking tired of her. Who wrote this shit?
Oh.
And you had to remember the words, child.
Janet don't remember the words on stage. Janet just be up there.
But you ever notice what? You ever notice when she always got that damn mic right by her lips?
Right there.
So, she's smart.
She got the microphone like this.
I mean, it's right here.
And she always hold the microphone. You know, Janet hold the microphone.
And she ought to turn her head to the side. Never look. Go down and down, 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 down. But then that's when she get confident. She's like, 4 days in running. How many times I still don't know. Child, let me tell you something. If you told me to sing that for my life, child, I'll just tell you how I wonder how my arrangements, child.
Yeah, I'll give you my arrangements, how I want to be laid out. You know, just
that's all, because we're not winning with that.
Not winning that. So, Didn't she just get the Icon Award? It wasn't for If. It couldn't have been for If because I don't. Maybe they did give her the Icon Award for If.
She had to. I would give her one for that. I'm like, girl, that was a lot of work, girl. But I guess she's trying to someone to call my lover. All right, y'all. This is 1994. All right, we are in 1994, children. 1994.
Version is called somebody called my lover because it was two different versions. I didn't like the.
I didn't like the remix.
You didn't. No. Oh, Janet's an icon.
No, she's icon hands down. Okay, so class, we are now in 1994. You have the opportunity to walk away with 3 albums in your hand, honey. We're in 1994. You have 3 albums that you can walk away with. You're at the CD store and they say you can only pick 3. So friends, go ahead and take a look at what you see in the column and let us know what your 3 is going to be. I already see the 3 that I'm walking out with for 1994.
So I actually think that Janet has more hits than her brother.
Yeah, Janet had better production too.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael,
it was a point where Michael, I was like, Michael, what?
We got to think about Michael. Michael kind of envied that too a little bit. We talked about it.
Heal the world.
Because you think about Janet had the urban audience that Michael wanted.
Make trade a better place for you and for trading. Okay, so what y'all saying? Let me see what y'all saying first, and then we'll give ours. You say Brandy, TLC, Aaliyah, Luther, 411, Luther, Mary, and TLC. Janet had 10 hits. Okay, Kingsley, whatever. Michael had 13. Janet had 10. Okay, whatever, Kingsley. The album choice question is hard. Is it? Oh, okay. Kingsley, what's your choices, boy? Tell me your choices, Kingsley.
Because Kingsley like to argue. That's the problem.
I think Kingsley got something. I think.
You know what he has? He has ODD. Oppositional defiant disorder, because he always wants to argue with people. That's that oppositional defiancy. You got to say you got to have the last word. You just won't let somebody tell you to be quiet. You don't know when to stop. Child, you suffer from ODD. And it's strong, and it shows every time we're live. You just want to argue for no reason. And nobody's saying nothing to you. We can say, hey guys, welcome to the weekend session. Beyonce's better than I'm like, well, nobody said, who just said welcome to the goddamn weekend sessions, bitch? Shit. You starting off already.
But you know what though? Kingsley probably a good time in real life.
I know he is.
He probably a good time in real life.
And on Jack, they said it too. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Oh no. Oh my God, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh, the shade, child. Oh.
Y'all leave Kingsley alone, y'all. All right, let me see.
Be more shorty. I did hear that the Roots picnic was a disaster. They said it was very unorganized, and a lot of people were upset.
I got something to say in a second. So you saying Luther, Boyz II Men, Mary J. Blige, Luther. Now be more. You depend. Now be more. We said 3. She don't listen. Luther, TLC, Aunt Nita and Zayn, Brandy, TLC, Boyz II Men, Mary J. Blige, Aaliyah, Keith Sweat, Brandy, TLC, Usher up there. Oh. TLC, Brandy, Boyz II Men, the lies. Okay, the lies. I forgot Anita Baker. She up here? Where's she at? Oh, I see her.
And they got Desiree up there, honey. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta sit there. Honey, you gotta change your faces, honey. Fooling around, honey. Stroke you up.
Do you mind if I stroke you up?
Honey, they got Shanice up there, honey. Turn down the lights.
Oh, they got Blackstreet up there.
Honey, that was Joy was my song on that album.
What song was in '94 that Keith Sweat came out with?
Well, he had something going on, and We have to look that up.
Jay had a whole album out. Okay, all
Yes,
right.
they did.
Who is that? Jodeci? Who's that down there next to Luther and in the middle of? Is that?
Color Me Bad.
Okay. Next Phase. Who's Next Phase?
Next Phase.
End Phase or whoever that is.
I forgot what they sang. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. And I remember that Karen White song, honey. She said, "Cause I know I'd rather be alone than be here unhappy."
Baby, let me say something. Karen White had 2 songs, baby, and they were hits.
Bitch, honey, and Anita Baker, honey, that's when Body and Soul. And I apologize on that album, bitch.
I remember Karen had called me. She said, "I make his orange juice on the table. He don't even look at me. I'm not your superwoman." You said, "What is this list? Are all the albums from '94?" Yeah, they're all from '94.
These are '94 albums, honey. Class of '94.
Oh, Make It Last. I didn't know. Okay, I didn't know Make It Last came out in '94. Okay.
No, it did not. Make It Last came out in the '80s. That was his '88 album.
But something came out in '90. Something came out in '94.
We gotta look it up.
Make It Last. Make It Last forever.
It could have been. It could have been. It could have been Twisted. Who knows? Twisted could have been on that album.
Let's go look. All right, Keith Sweat. The album had. The album's called "Get Up On It."
Oh yeah, if you really want it,
hey,
all you gotta do is get up on it tonight. That was that bitch.
When I Gave My Love, I don't know the song. Get Up On It. How Do You Like It? Okay, so he ain't had no hits on this song. Okay, just
except for the main one.
Okay, cool. Got to Keith Sweat. So we're gonna take you off the list. Terry Lewis told Karen goodbye to who's Terry Lewis? The Luther album cover is Taking Me Out, baby. You know them, baby. Make You Sweat. So, Immature is up there. Okay. All for One. What song? I don't know the Immature songs.
I think they had, what was the song? I Don't Mind.
Well, this list is very easy for me. We just want to see what y'all was gonna say. This list is very easy for me. Very easy. Brandy, Mary J. Blige, and TLC.
For me, it would be Jeanne, Mary J. Blige, and TLC.
So that was easy for us.
See?
Yeah. If y'all don't have Mary J. Blige in y'all list, then there's something wrong with y'all.
Yeah.
This one, Mary was nice and high. Her voice was very clear.
Very.
Very clear.
Yeah, very nice and high. Her voice was changing. Her voice started to change on this album. It was the beginning. Because you definitely heard a difference between her 411 and My Life. There was different ranges. I said, all right, now lay off the smoking, girl.
I got a video for you. Let me just fix it and I'm going to show it to you because you're going to enjoy this video. Just give me 1 second to fix it. You're going to enjoy this video.
She said, I can't deal with the fact that Trey don't want me around. Why Trey want to see me down? Yes. But Blackstreet, that was a good album too. I remember, honey. What's the song? Tonight's the Night, honey, would have had SWV with them singing that versus the original. I forgot her name was Tammy, whatever her name was. But I remember the song Joy on that album was originally given to Michael Jackson, in which he turned it down. I don't know why, but he turned it down and they ended up putting it on that album, which, honey, I like Joy.
But sometimes I think people, sometimes, and I'm not saying that you're saying this, but I be hearing people saying, oh, they shouldn't have turned it down because it was a hit. That don't mean it would have been a hit for them.
For them, that is true. Because Michael probably never would have gave it. I don't know.
Would he have released it? That's the other thing too. Was like, would you have released it?
No.
I got a video for you, and you're going to enjoy this.
Just like when Luther turned down Every Time I Close My Eyes. And you can hear him saying, girl, it's been a long, long time coming.
What do you do? What do you do, friend?
Girl, it's Been a long, long time. Come. Mm-hmm. That's all.
Why is it not letting me do what I want with this video? Damn.
Would you say Black Sheep featuring David Hollister? Yes, that was pretty much.
Oh, he was in Blackstreet?
Uh-huh.
I didn't
And
know
you know,
that.
honey, Chauncey hated that.
Who's Chauncey?
Chauncey was the other member, child, the diva of the group.
Mm.
And I said, but honey, Dave Hollister showed him. He said, okay, bitch, you want me out the group? I'm going to show you what my success could do without you.
What did it do?
Honey, he dropped several albums and did more things outside of that. And, well, Backstreet did have,
I'm gonna say Blackstreet had some hits, child.
he did too, though. But they were kind of like neck and neck with, and then Blackstreet just turned into anybody be in a group after that.
You said
Like
how
kind
Beyonce,
of like Drew Hill is. Yeah.
Beyonce turned down Wrecking Ball, and then Miley Cyrus recorded. Oh, I didn't know Wrecking Ball was given to Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
Wrecking Ball was good.
But Mallory, she delivered that.
You said Tony Braxton turned down My Heart Will Go On. Yeah, she didn't want to sing. She
said it just didn't fit her. How? Yeah. And Celine said that fit her, so it kind of worked out.
Let me tell you something, but I'm gonna tell you this though, and I love Tony down, but baby, there ain't no way Tony would have fucked that up like Celine did.
No, Celine took that home.
Y'all remember when Cisco was beefing with Usher and R. Kelly? He was on Wilson Park, and Cisco said he was the best R&B singer ever.
So he said he was the R&B king, and can't nobody touch him.
I said, now Cisco girl, where's the video? I just had it.
He said he was that girl.
What y'all saying? You said Tony. Okay, Teddy Riley and Chauncey Black was divas. Had a great. My Heart Will Go On. I'm breaking very close. The bold one. You said TLC turned down Hit Me Baby One More Time. Probably wouldn't have hit the same. TLC also turned down. What was that song with Ja Rule and Mary J. Blige?
Rainy Days.
They also turned down Rainy Days. They also wanted T-Boz to sing. What was Tony Braxton for? Breathe Again.
Yeah, Breathe Again. And I can sing about. Honey, that song was waiting and made for Tony Braxton. Tony Braxton, she asked her, she said, can I have that song?
Yes, she did.
All right, and Tony ate that motherfucking song up.
Y'all remember this performance, baby? You talking about high as a goddamn kite? Y'all remember this performance?
Was they singing Ain't No Way?
No, they were singing Rainy Day.
Bitch, yeah, that was it. Child, and Rainy Days was not giving all that, child. Not to fall out, bitch. It was not about Rainy Days.
What was they was at the R&B Divas. And they were singing Rainy Days.
It was not for them. There was nothing about Rainy Days that made you want to just like. It wasn't giving to fall out and go into a jump and scream and holler. It just wasn't Mary. Mary and Whitney. It just didn't. Now, when Mary was singing "Children of the Ghetto," yes, that could have gave that towards the end. But Rainy Days. Shout out, bitch. That's like me singing "I love you, I love your smile," bitch, and going off at the end, bitch.
Going off at the end.
I mean, falling out. And all you saying is and you see me fall. I mean, bitch, and you see me fall. And you see me falling out, and we walking off the stage like Fantasia did.
I'm just looking at you.
You said, "Bitch, this song is really."
Bitch, I'm just doing this, bitch. I mean, you falling out, child. I'm just looking at you. Damn, I'm just looking at you like this.
I mean, they carry me out, bitch, singing I Love Your Smile, a tribute to Shanice, bitch. They said, child, Angel, tore that damn tribute to Shanice. Bitch, honey, singing it like Lettucey, bitch. I'm going in.
First of all, bitch, I'm confused on how Shanice getting a goddamn tribute. That's the very first thing. That's the very first thing.
Get off that. Get off that phone. Yeah. So it's just certain songs. It's just not giving that, and we know this. Y'all know this.
So somebody put up, and then we leaving after this. Somebody put up 5 Kelly Price songs, and they said one gotta go. This is the game. One gotta go, and we getting up out of here, y'all. And then we gotta go. So the 5 songs are "Friend of Mine's." It don't say whether it's the original or the remix, so we're gonna go with the remix. This "Friend of Mine's," "It's Gonna Rain," as we lay, "Love Set You Free," and "He Proposed." And they say one gotta go. Once again, "Friend of Mine's," "It's Gonna Rain," "As We Lay," "Love Set You Free," "He Proposed." No, Kingsley. So for me,
I'm gonna say It's Gonna Rain.
it gotta go.
No, no, also it means gotta stay.
One gotta go.
Love Set You Free gotta go.
Yeah, okay. "He Proposed" gotta go for me.
Because you think about, if anyone listens to the lyrics very closely, Kelly Price couldn't pronounce the word sunshine in the song. She said, "My life, she said, like sunshine." So y'all pay attention to it. She said sunshine versus sunshine. I was like, oh, like sunshine. And it just continued. I said, girl, Kelly, sunshine, not sunshine.
Oh my
So
god.
if y'all go ahead and listen to that song, she says sunshine.
Savannah said Kelly gotta go for me. Oh my god.
I like He Proposed. But Love Set You Free, that song was just too much for me.
"Love Set You Free" because Cisco was being a diva with Teddy Riley. "I Lost Weight" by Kelly Price. When did she lose weight? When she lose weight? I think Kelly Price a bitch behind the scenes. For me, it's gonna be between "Love Set You Free" and "Sunshine." I mean,
Sunshine.
"Sunshine." It's gonna be that or what's the damn song called?
But the song that has to stay is "It's Gonna Rain."
Oh, baby.
That
If
doesn't.
nothing else on that list.
To me, that's the ultimate Kelly Price song.
If don't nothing else stay on that list, I can't find the video I was looking for. If don't nothing else stay on the list, but whenever I think of Kelly Price, baby, I always think of this damn video. Of course, I can't find it right now. I always think of this video.
That you are working on something right now. And I feel success coming up behind it, but I also feel lots of opposition. There's some people that's in your circle that's telling you that they're your friends and they're talking to you for your future.
I always think of that video.
Chocolate and some friends.
Look, y'all, thank y'all for joining us on the weekend. We will see y'all. Oh, really quickly. The What's Name Festival was a mess. I heard, like Adrienne said, it was a mess. And Music Soul Child.
Music. And everybody know music. Music used to be one of my favorite male artists. But honey, listen to them recent vocals. I get it. We have our days, but you can have. But he didn't sound bad when he was singing in Pittsburgh.
Mm.
And I captured that one. He did really good. Like note for note, Mike was on. And he was singing, but
What was it?
Mike was on and he was singing. But this recent performance of him, I don't know. Maybe his eyes was off and he just didn't read the prompter. Um, music. So that was that. But
We will
702,
be
but 702 is still on tour. And every now and then, yeah.
in Baltimore because you know the T is silent. We will be in Baltimore for Juneteenth weekend. We're gonna be at Afram. Afram will have Patti LaBelle and Juvenile, Tidra Moses, Sweetie.
You mean it's not Teacher Moses' child, that's Claire Huxtable. The child, she looked just like the child, she looked just like Felicia Rashad child.
So
I said,
the lineup will be Patty, Juvenile, Claire Huxtable.
yes, yes.
Claire Huxtable will be live, and the mic will be
The
on,
mic will be on. Just
and
like
she
Claire
will be
Huxtable,
singing "Be Your
just
Girl"
like Claire Huxtable singing at the tiny desk, Mike was on.
on. Sweetie, I don't. Maybe Sweetie gonna be cleaning the stage up, or maybe she gonna be
I don't know, child.
out passing out drinks or something like that.
Well, they said Anne Marie will have a tiny desk moment.
A Marie, and
Anne
then
Marie,
Vito. I don't know who Vito is. Does anybody know who Vito is? VEDO.
yes, he's really good. He's a good
Okay.
artist. So yeah,
What's
he can
his song?
sing. He fine, bitch. He fine too, bitch. Fine, bitch.
See what the fuck I see,
Bitch. Okay.
Well, y'all don't know who Vito is. Let us show you real quick who Vito is. Am I saying his name right?
Oh, child. Yes, honey.
Vito. What's it? What he sing?
Child. There's a couple songs he sang.
I don't
You
care.
you know I listen to alternative R&B.
Baby.
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 Whew. Mm.
I don't care what. She can sing in the sky.
What you say? There's jobs that we could do backstage.
Oh. She could sing. She could sing the skies blue. I don't know. He can open up for Brandy and Monica.
Yeah, he can. Yes, and we both can close with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You don't see it. Okay, that's okay. You don't have to see it. You said I love him. Okay, I love Vita. Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to some of his. Don't do cheater, baby. Let me tell you something. Let real quick, super quick story. Me and Adrian, we fucks with Claire Huxtable.
Oh, big time.
Don't be more. We fucks
Let me
with
say
Claire
something, honey. Y'all said fuck. Y'all want to say? No, we fucks with Claire Huxtable.
We fucks with Claire Huxtable down.
Okay, because listen, we had to train a big head bitch at one time who Claire Huxtable was while we was around. She was sitting talking about y'all know who. We both looked at each other and said, "Did you know who Claire Huxtable is?" I said, "And she's from this area. She's from the DMV. You don't know?"
And you know what I told her? I said, Adrian, you better get that bitch told tonight.
You better get that bitch told tonight, cause I will never, ever wanna hit a shit again. Big head. You better tell her. I don't care if she paints. Oh. She said that is Dookie on his dick.
She did. So we will be. I just hope that this year, because last year it was a mess. I couldn't even stay for the whole show because it was like bugs and shit everywhere. But we will. He sings "You Got It." Okay, I'm gonna have to listen to that. Monica should open up for Brandy.
Well, they're gonna open up for each other.
They open up for each other. I will agree they should open up for each other on Sunday.
Yeah, I believe that.
They should do like Escape and SWV did 50-50. They should do.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to do. Monica's not going to have that, so they're going to 50-50 out of.
So we will be at Afram. I don't know if Patty and Juvenile performing together or not because I can hear Patty singing "Back That Ass Up" in the background. I can see her doing the vocals for that. I can see her singing for the rodeo. I can see her singing the rodeo.
Oh yes, honey. The Kitwana remix is everything too. But Kitwana, he fine too, bitch.
Is he? Let's go look.
Yes, he is, child.
I haven't heard the
Oh,
how you
bitch,
say
you
it?
never heard his music, bitch?
Mm-mm.
Bitch.
I have not heard it.
He got albums and he got bitch. His beats will be everything. Like he's a producer, but he kind of like a DJ Khaled. Like people are on his album, but he does all the beats. Child, he's a beast with all that. He works with like a lot of great people.
Okay.
But he fine too, child.
I'm trying to find him. I can't clearly. I can't.
That she be more spelled it wrong, but I get what she was saying.
Oh, B more can't spell.
No, you know Baltimore systems failed her.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Be your girl key. Okay, let's see. Here he go. Let's see what he giving. Oh, you got that. You got that. That's your type. That's your type. He not ugly though.
Mm-mm.
He not ugly, but that's your type.
Thank you.
That's your type. Yeah, last year was too high, and Big Daddy leather. Big Daddy Kane had that leather on and this and that, child.
Honey, would you say that man almost died, child?
Yeah. You said okay, Juvenile Saturday and Patty Sunday. Okay, perfect. Happy Pride Month, y'all. Even though I ain't gay, but it's my birthday. Well, happy birthday month, Richie.
Yes, Richie, happy birthday.
Listen, y'all, we thank y'all so much.
Yes, honey. Shout out to Delvana. She's on here. Delvana. Honey, Delvana from the busy Bronx.
That's right, B more get them. You know who I was speaking of though.
I did. I did. See, I knew. She didn't know, but I knew. See, so you can't get mad at me because she didn't know. Did he? Oh, but I don't know why when I watch that guy's show, I laugh every time he say that name.
Oh, Armand. Mm-hmm.
Armand, he came like, and did he? I'm like, yeah.
I never realized he was saying, did he?
Did he?
I just thought he was saying, did he name funny? But I now understand what he's saying.
Yes, and that makes me laugh every time. I was like, I said, he just makes me laugh. But yes, great channel. If anybody ever watch him, please, he's giving you child.
He's giving you the tea, y'all.
He gives you the tea to the core. But that man, when I tell you that man takes notes, he takes notes. He annotates. He does everything. That man take notes.
The next Diddy try I won't go to.
Yes, we love the Bronx, Tyler.
Baby.
Yes, baby. Let me tell you something. Oh, remember that Target? I almost landed a job in the Bronx.
We walked to that motherfucking Target, baby. We said,
and we walked through. We was like, bitch, this Target's underground. I said, okay. Bitch, you walked that motherfucking Target. I said, wait. Child, honey, all the baby oil been off that shelf in that Target, child. Because
we said
something about the Bronx. Because everybody knows my heart. My spirit is in the Bronx. Because baby,
everybody knows that. Everybody knows that Adrienne and Jennifer Lopez was on the 6 together.
Yes, we were.
They was on the 6.
The 6 together, child, honey. I was in that last train because ain't nobody checking that train. And honey, I was walk 3,000 in the back of that. I was Cassie back there on that train, bitch. That's why they shut down the 6. And the 6 don't run no more, bitch. Because that was me, honey, on that last train. Had to give that Gargamel walk 3,000, honey, on that train to all the people in the Bronx. Whew, baby. Oh. The Bronx got some fine. I'm telling you, people are like, I said, baby, I'm tell you something. The Bronx for me, gotta been my home. I'd have been like, bitch, I'm from the Bronx. Okay, bitch, you live in Brooklyn, that's fine. But honey, I'm from the Bronx, bitch. Honey, we're still developing.
Now I'll say this about the Bronx, though. I will never drive my motherfucking car in the Bronx again. I don't know. I don't know what y'all doing with them streets down there. I don't know where y'all putting the money at, but you're not putting them on the motherfucking streets.
No, because everything was a pothole here and a pothole there. We was in a car like this. You would thought we was jamming to a song.
Bitch, we was in the car like this. We was in the car when motherfucking we hit one bump. We was like this.
I was like, bitch, you might want to get your tire checked. I said, this bitch had to go and get an alignment, bitch, when we got. I said, listen, if I live in the Bronx, I promise you I'll be on the bus.
We were trying to read them text messages. We was like this every time we hit a bump.
I'm telling you, living in the Bronx, I promise you, my ass will be on the train or the bus, bitch. I'm not putting my car out there.
Maybe the motherfucker who has the worst potholes, New York or the Bronx. I mean, I know Baltimore got some bad potholes, but babe, and I ain't saying New York, I'm saying the Bronx. I'm not putting New York in the Bronx.
Child. And the thing is so confusing, bitch, because you get to an intersection and it's like, bitch, you get to an intersection, bitch. You could go this way, but then you can go this way, and you go. I said, "Wait a minute, bitch, wait!" And then you see a bus coming to you. I'm like, "Bitch, but wait, am I in the wrong lane?"
And I consider myself to be a really, really good driver. And I was sitting there like,
I was like, "Bitch, I think you got to go that way, bitch." She was like,
and then our other friend was like, "No, I think you got to go that way." And I said, "No, I think I got to go this way."
Bitch, and this bitch, she said, "Bitch, I'm just gonna go straight." We was like, okay. And then she ended up in honey, Wong Way. Shit. I said, bitch, that's wrong way, bitch. That's not Chinatown, bitch. It didn't say Wong Way, bitch. Wrong way, bitch. So you gotta turn back around, bitch, because I got the MTA buses coming down this way, bitch. And you know MTA don't stop for nobody, bitch. They gonna hit you, keep going, bitch. They got people to pick up, honey. You in their way. But yeah, we learned, and child, honey, they had us in the Bronx sitting on the side of the project building, bitch. I said, well, this is a police station. You said, bitch, I still don't feel safe. I said, we just gonna let the girls get their food, and we're gonna I said, bitch, just hold my hand, bitch. We sat there in that car, and I was just looking at the project building. I was like, I said, I hope this food is worth it.
So
but bitch, somebody.
I sat there in that car.
But child, honey, them niggas is outside, child, across street from that one store. I said, oof.
And I didn't even want to look.
I did, cause I'd have gave myself away that night in the Bronx. I said,
Yeah,
good.
we in a nice Airbnb. That house was nice though.
Yeah, that was a City Island. Yeah, City Island's cute, very Italian. They said, honey, some people say it's very racist over there. I didn't see it, honey. They were very nice. Everybody, all colors, very friendly and very kind. But the Bronx, baby, honey, that's my home. That's my second home. Because the things I would get into at night on the 13th floor.
Them buildings were raggedy.
Listen. But listen, the Bronx is going through a revamp. So give it time. They trying to change it around.
We'll start with the motherfucking streets, revamp the streets, and then work on the buildings. Because if you got fucked up streets, don't nobody want to drive to the new buildings because they can't get to the new buildings because they got to go back to the car dealer to get a new car, and that's all the money to get into the new damn building.
I said because on one part of the street we were driving past, and then we just seen a car on the other side. Everybody in the car was like this. I was like, bitch, it's a roller coaster. They got roller coasters on the other side. I said, bitch, they went down in that pothole and they came back up and looped around the corner. I was like, oh.
Yeah, and I'll never drive to New York again. It was too confusing. I don't like confusion. I like to be. No. So I don't know. I don't know about New York in general, but I know the Bronx, Baltimore ain't fucking with the Bronx on the potholes.
Or no, but what? But I think Cleveland and Detroit got them beat though.
Well, nobody lives in Detroit.
That is true. But in Cleveland, you can have a 2030, honey, a 2030 Tesla, bitch, on bricks. Because I got them that shit up. It's just saying.
The only place that's confusing is Queens. I haven't been to Queens yet.
All right, just real quick, it says breaking news. It says several mRNA vaccine trials are found debilitating side effects for the breaking for the cure for HIV. So South Africa is really, really working hard with these vaccinations that have been proven successfully for the cure over there in South Africa. Meanwhile, in ghetto America, we're gonna leave it alone. But yeah, kudos to them for the race for the cure. And this is Pride Month. But again, HIV is not associated with homosexuality, so we don't want to put that narrative out there
Say
either.
that again. Please say that again. On a serious note, please say that
On a
again.
serious note, because we're not going to do that. Again, homosexuality is not a narrative of HIV, so we're going to not do that. Again, we tell people to be safe, cover yourself up. All these 94 to 96 loads is not cute.
Could you?
Because I got an extra 5 minutes to talk.
You got an extra 5 minutes?
I got an
Okay.
extra 5 minutes.
I don't
Some
want
of
to
y'all,
knock nobody. No,
I
go
ain't
ahead.
knocking nobody. We're not knocking nobody. But there's nothing cute about you laying in the motherfucking bed and these random niggas is coming in here doing it to you in your butthole and busting their semen inside of you, and you just eating it up and just coming and coming after coming after coming. Then you sit there and say to everybody, you're open about your status. You're saying, "Hey, I'm positive," but you're allowing people to put loads inside of you. I'm like, baby, do you know science? Do you know how DNA works? Do you know the whole reaffecting things? Like, child, you can be reaffecting yourself with other things. Even the same thing that you have, just different strands, and maybe the meds that you're on may not be able to take it anymore. And you think that's just cute to lay. I'm not here to judge you. You do what you want to do. If you want load after load after load, but for people who are going in there, just throwing it in there, where's your integrity too? Y'all think, honey, it's cute because they got a nice little. I'm like, baby, you can be cute in the face and deadly in the waist. Y'all think all that shit's cute. Y'all want to pop and drop and lock and honey, then people just come all up in you, honey. Ain't nothing cute about that. That is nothing cute to be sitting here and pushing out 96 loads.
You could be what? You could be
Cute,
what?
cute in the face and deadly in the waist. And y'all think this is cute dropping all these loads of cum out of your butthole.
Too much.
But then y'all sitting there talking about y'all want love.
Too much.
I ain't got time for all that faggot shit. Yes, I do. Now that I think about it, I got time for it.
I want to do an interview. I don't know which one of y'all in the chat is a comp dump. I want to do an interview with somebody who is a comp dump and ask them, like, what does it do for you?
Is it the feeling of something or feeling the heat of liquid coming inside your butt? But again, these people are like, hey, I got 106 loads out of Atlanta. Tomorrow I'll be in Detroit trying to see if I can beat that load count. Like, do y'all not think about the people who load? Like, what if that person had syphilis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, honey, gonorrhea 2, that new strand of gonorrhea, honey, that's taking the girls out, and they
Well,
just loaded that in you, and you child, honey, and then they got the one gonorrhea, honey, you can't get rid of.
but
So
what about the guys? Okay, so that's fine. The one guy, you okay, you that. What about the ones who are actually doing it to him and then going back home to their family
to their families or their partners,
and kissing your wife in the mouth after you put your
or
mouth down there?
kissing your boyfriend, and then some people want to go down and want to eat it first, but after people that put thousands of loads inside that man's butthole.
And then he had the nerve to get offended because somebody said he was on meth. He said, "I'm not on meth." You got to either be from the group home, you got to be an orphan. You somewhere along the lines, there's something, I don't mean to offend nobody that's into that in the chat, but somewhere along the lines, you gotta be like, there gotta be something wrong with you.
There's a disconnect somewhere, child.
And then you walking around with it inside you.
And you
96 niggas, and or not even niggas, just men have decided to come to your hotel room in that same position that you laying up in.
You just landed. You don't even know what they look like. Some of them you don't even know what they look. You just land there, and you put yourself in danger, and you post it on there. Somebody could be coming in there with the intention to harm but you laid up in there.
Who are we referring to? I'm lost. We are referring to this guy on Twitter who everybody's making a big fuss about it. And I think there's somebody worse than him out there.
Oh, yeah.
It was like Adrienne was talking about. There's this one guy that goes from state to state. He literally goes from state to state trying to beat his record. Like, he don't do nothing but just like, okay, well, last week I got 100. I'm trying to shoot for 200.
And people meet up with him and they do it. I'm like, child, that man ain't got no feelings or walls.
I can't say his name.
Y'all can just have to. If you go on Twitter, just look for 96 loads. Type it in, you'll find it.
96, and I'm gonna tell you. Let me see. 96. I'm just look, and I put in 96, and why 96 load video pop up? 90. All I did was type in the word 96, the letter 96.
Yeah. So there you go.
Typed in was 96. Somebody said the whole time I thought it was some kind of podcast until they saw the video.
I ain't no podcast. It's a pod ass.
So we gonna go on that note. I heard about him last week. Oh, and he live in living in
that area.
And it says I'm all pro ho and all that good stuff, but this 96 low shit is not a good look for the community, especially during this era of time.
And that's why everybody had those stereotype and judgment things, you know what I mean? And that's why people feel like people want to defund and people don't want to help. Like, it's a bigger scale. And it's like, you're not making yourself look any better. I'm like, child, there's no way in hell you talking about you STD free.
Who said that?
I said, and all her butthole can do is make them fart noises because all that air busting inside of her.
You have moral authority over these things. You want to feel like you are better, and you're not.
Girl,
you are not. Y'all have been talking about this for the last couple of years, and nothing has changed. You want to know what is going to happen in this conversation? The people who participate in these things are not going to tell you. The same way that you all talk about HIV.
Girl.
That's kangaroos, y'all. I'm fed and I'm black, girl. Anyway, y'all, we gotta go. If y'all want to look it up, type in 96. That's for y'all eyes. We told y'all what to do. Don't blame it on us when you get sick. But seriously, take care of yourself. Take care of your body. This is y'all month, and y'all need to do better. Y'all need to do better, and y'all need to stay off Jack. I know that Richie. It was I'm fed and I'm black. It was him. Screaming online. I'm fat and I'm black. Don't nobody want me. I'm fat. Anyway, let me go.
I think that's half of the foolishness.
Y'all, thank y'all.
Thank y'all. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all for even tuning in today. Everyone who watched, everybody in the audience. Again, this was a great show. This is Pride Month. And we just gave y'all some fun Pride facts. See, at the end of the show.
96 of them. All right,
all
y'all.
96 of them.
We'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Y'all be safe in them streets, baby. All 96 of y'all be safe.
We'll be done. We'll be done. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for coming.